Hello and welcome to my new video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lex. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Please remember to take care of yourself today. Remember that you matter. And that's how it goes. Look at Luna giving me, I don't know if she just dislikes me or if I did something to her, but the side eye, it's intense. Anyway, today we are going to be looking at 15 different ideas for decorating around your resident services. I think it'll be fun. I've got some really incredible islands lined up for today, so let's get into this inspiration. This first island has some really stunning examples of terraforming right here at the entrance to resident services. So also we're gonna see a lot of gifts I think today. I'm visiting dream addresses, so I feel like most people do put gifts right beside resident services. We're gonna be paying attention to the intended decor. Let's pay attention to what matters. I really do love this island though. I think that it's really stunning how they've managed to create waterways and cliffs and everything right here at the plaza. I also really love up this incline. Check out these waterfalls. Love the addition of the vines as well. I think they're so beautiful on the sides of the cliffs. Up next, a very different theme. We've got a sort of city going on here. Loved this plaza in the front, but if you look, I completely skipped over it, but behind resident services, there's this caged area, and it looks like a busy highway. Check that out. Love this use of the new vehicle items that we have in the Nook Stop. I think they're just so beautiful, and I explored a little bit more actually and found that there was this bridge beside the plaza, and look at that, it's like a highway bridge over some water, so there are yachts out here too. How creative is that? I thought that was such a cool design right here at the plaza. Heading back into the natural theme, how precious is this? First of all, the little mine carts on the train tracks and the terrain in front. I love this so much. I think it is so cute, but I really appreciate all of the decor around here. I love the touches of purple throughout this area. That's like a clear theme here. I don't know if it was meant to be a lavender field or if it's genuinely just beautiful purple flora around, but I love it either way. Love this farm equipment. I just felt like this was so unique. I also like how, despite the fact that the wheat field is so structured, this creator managed to make it feel natural to the landscape instead of, too rigid, which I really appreciate. I also love behind resident services, this is kind of to the right as well, but we've got another little area. This felt kind of cottagecore to me. I mean, look how natural and pretty it is. The clothesline, this little building that I just walked right by without looking at. The storefront is a godsend, truly. This island had an idea that I thought was cute and could be applied across a variety of themes, so this creator opted to do a little lookout area that looks over the plaza, over resident services. I thought that was precious. You can just hang out here. If you're visiting in a dream, you get to chill and watch Luna, I guess. But I love the decor up here, the picnic, and then when you go over here, there was also some really pretty terraforming to the right of resident services. It just goes to show how much you can fit in a small space with, not even complex terraforming. This is so beautiful. This island never fails to leave me inspired. I loved this little area around the plaza. So as you can see, it's fenced in here. I think it's really pretty. I love this island flag. But over here is a crosswalk that leads to the airport. Also note how close the resident services plaza is to the airport. I think this is a really creative use of such a small amount of space. It's maybe 10 tiles, and it looks so natural to this island. I think the creator did a brilliant job. Also, that school bus and this little Poppy's bakery, I love it. I wanted to include several islands that had some terraforming directly in front of the plaza. Also, just realized that this island is centered 100% resident services and the airport. Anyway, I think it's really admirable when a creator manages to fit in cliffs, especially right in front of the plaza. It just works out so well when it's done right, and I think a lot of us shy away from that, but no need, it's so beautiful. Also, this little secret garden area behind resident services won my heart. I love the fencing, the flowers, the ruined arches. Just lovely. Another city island that I loved, I had to show this one off because, well, first of all, it's also centered with the airport. Check this out. Just fully centered. How do you get that luck? Anyway, I wanted to show this off because I really love the areas around resident services, how they're used. So first of all, right here at the plaza we have a parking lot, which is super creative. Love how the mopeds are kind of staggered, I mean. Also realized that this little balloon does this, the glowing moss balloon. I could have cried. This area also had a little ice skating rink, and you can make yourself look like you're skating for a photo if you use the yoga emote. So I did that. I sat through the like 40 minutes, I'm just kidding, but like the forever that it took to get the right pose in the yoga emote, and just look how cute it is. Oh my goodness. 12 out of 10 would do again. I also love on the other side how it looks like a busy city street. This is just so believable and realistic to a city theme. I really appreciated it. Despite the very clear and lush grass and the beautiful trees on this island, for some reason when I was here I was reminded of the Wild West. I think it's the use of the storefronts and the barrels and stuff, I don't know, but when I was here I was like, this is a charming Wild West town. Could run into Ringo at any moment. That's not what was going on, but it's still very beautiful. I thought that this was really quaint, really elegant in a sort of country way. Love the use of these castle walls here to make a sort of I can't even remember what those gates are called that come down. You know what? I don't know. Anyway, there was a market on the left side of the plaza, which I thought was super cute and a nice detail to kind of emphasize the fact that this is a lived-in town. People are here. This next island blew me away because of the theme alone. Like, it's a Viking-themed island. Also, the Northern Lights being here. How precious. I've never seen them on my actual island. What I really liked about this island, aside from the creative theme, is that it really centers resident services as, you know, an important space on the island, like the center of all of the market, all of the socialization that's going on. So we've got a farm here in the front. When you run around, it's like little markets going on. Here is a pathway and the Able Sisters shop. Also, how cute is this terraforming behind? And then more storefronts back there, of course. And when you stroll along over to the left side of the plaza, you're here at Nook's Cranny. It's like everything important is right here by the plaza, really making it an important space to the island, which I think we overlook a lot, how important the resident services area actually is. Also, look at these two gyroids. They're sentries. I loved this bridge in front of this resident services. This resident services was pretty close to the airport. I love how there's a cute little seating space just across a mini creek. How cute is it? This has a very natural vibe as well. I really appreciated the glowing moss furniture alongside the illuminated mushroom stuff. And then behind resident services, we've got like a mini campsite. I think this is precious. I love the waterfalls and everything. The waterscaping was just 12 out of 10. Very well done. And I just had to go back. I think that this bridge is so pretty. I love the mini pine tree here. It's actually a cedar tree. But look at all this. The stunted cedar tree. Oh. Another very unique take was this island. It had like piers where you could tell that water was coming out from underneath. Like, you were walking on a dock over water, and I just thought that was so cute. This resident services was so close to the beach that it was surprising, but I love these details of the bikes and the scooters being available for rent. I love, again, how it's like roped off so you can see the natural spaces, you know, the water coming out from beneath, but it's roped off. It feels very, you know, like a public getaway, a vacation area. And this little seating space on the sand. I loved the aesthetic of this island. The surf shop as well. I think it was really fitting to go with a tropical sort of theme when the Resident Services Plaza is so close to the beach. Like, it just worked out, even in terms of the island composition. And then again, we've got Nook's Cranny very close nearby. I think that's a good theme to go with, is having the shops nearby for visitors, and it just, again, emphasizes how important Resident Services is. And then look at this KK Slider music store. I'm so grateful to the 2.0 update for bringing us islands like this, because check out these wheat fields. The way they're mixed, the different colors, and oh my goodness. It was so cute. It's like a little farm space right here between Resident Services and the entrance. I also thought it was a super unique place to put a villager home back there at the front of the farm. They put an ATM right here at the front, and there was some super interesting terraforming going on behind Resident Services. I think it might make a shape on the map, but did I check? No, I did not. We didn't come here to be prepared. I just loved all of the use of things here. The colors and everything just came across so beautifully, especially in the autumn season. Another island that handles very small space between Resident Services and the airport. Look at that. It's so close, but it feels so natural. I love the different green items that make this island feel very natural in spite of the use of the castle wall items. And then I saw this little like pathway leading away from Resident Services. And look at this. It leads to little hops stones back here. Cute. I also appreciated on the other side, I really like what this creator is doing with pathing. It's so unique, it's so stunning, and the time of day even was just perfectly chosen. I am a sucker for autumn islands, and this one was even closer to my heart because of the beautiful terraforming that was happening. I just happened to go and glance behind Resident Services, and I was like stunned by the waterfalls. Look at how they look back here. Look at how majestic and grand this view is. I really appreciate some good terraforming, let me tell you. I loved everything about the aesthetic of this island, though. You get to hop across. Resident Services is its own little island surrounded by this cozy little walkway, this cozy place where visitors can walk through, and also Baby Stump. This has the Lex seal of approval, let it be known. As far as unique themes go, I think this one is one of the chart toppers. Truly, this is abandoned kid core. How vivid is everything? You know, I love these custom designs that have been used, the roads and all. I feel like I definitely associate that with kid core, especially with the chalk and everything. But we also see a lot of industrial stuff, like warning signs, construction stuff. It is definitely overgrown. There's so many plants happening, weeds, and I don't know, I just found this island so enchanting. There's so much going on. Specifically in terms of the Resident Services, I really like that it was just beside a villager home, like someone lives just off of the main plaza, you know? It's like a little baby neighborhood. That is all I have for you all today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for bearing with me. I am in fact sick today, so if you thought something was off about my voice, you're right. It doesn't help that I'm doing this voiceover at 2 in the morning. But it do be like that. I'm gonna go get about 14 hours of sleep, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!